I love chicken. Super random. Now, I was sitting in a fast food restaurant the other day. I was eating a burger, and this guy came up to me and he's like, I can't believe you're eating a burger. And I'm like, what else would I be doing in a burger place? He was a vegetarian, so he got really mad at me. Like, you're as bad as those people who torture animals for no reason. What? I am not as bad as that. I'm eating an animal that's already dead. Admittedly, I would never actually go to a slaughterhouse because I'm one of those people that, you know, eats a lamb chop but doesn't really want to know what it went through to get here. Yeah, I'm a carnivore. I'm a definite carnivore. I barely eat fruit or vegetables. I live off meat and crackers and biscuits. I'm a carbaholic. I'm a carb and protein-aholic. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, I was watching a show today on one of the documentary channels, and it was Furious Flyers. It was a show about people who got angry with the airlines because of how they were treated. You wonder what these people's deal is. I mean, admittedly, there are cases where people have been held. Like there was a case where people were held on the tarmac or on the runway in the plane for 9 hours. That's extraordinarily unfortunate, I have to admit. But people get angry at the staff. They're just working. I mean, a few years ago at Christmas, one of my cousin's friends came over and had Christmas with us. She's a stewardess. And she told me, and I was talking about something similar, and she told me that a year ago when she was on a plane, she was on Qantas, which is the Australian airline. She was on Qantas and it was going from Melbourne to, I think it was Singapore. It was a businessman who was on there, and he asked for a coffee. He asked for a black coffee. And she went away, and she also got another coffee or whatever, so it was a black coffee and a white coffee. She gave that guy the white coffee by mistake. He got so angry at her, he punched her in the face. Not joking, he did that. He punched her in the friggin' face, man. How angry are some people? I really don't like angry people. They're just so negative. It's like road rage. There is no reason for road rage. Seriously, there isn't. I mean that's coming from a timid driver. I had a crash about, I was in a car accident about a year ago. Yeah, about a year, June, year and a half ago. It wasn't anything really bad, like, no one was hurt. No one was seriously hurt. I mean, there was bruises and scratches, and that was about it. But it was pretty bad because it was a 6-car pile-up. We were car number 3. We were smack bang in the middle. And actually, we got smashed into the car in front of us. And the car got written off because the radiator got wrecked. So, the radiator and the air conditioning unit, I think, got wrecked. It was myself and my mum. Mum was driving. She's a very cautious driver. She didn't speed or anything, but it was raining. And it was the first time it rained in a while. And when the first rains on the roads are very slippery because of all the grease that's on the road. But it was enough to rattle me up. So, I have my foot on the actual brake all the time. So, my instructors are always like, take your foot off the freaking brake. And I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to go any faster than about 15 miles an hour. Because then it's too fast. I guess why it rattled me up so much is because we couldn't have done anything about it. This whole situation was completely out of our control. Bit of a very scared driver now, so stuff happens. Yeah, but I seriously don't know any reason for road rage. And just people who get angry over the shittiest things. I mean, I used to work in fast food, so I know better than anybody that people get angry over the craziest shit. I seriously have to ask, who was the guy who came up with the customer is always right? It was stupid. The customer is not always right. I know this. I was a cashier for 2 years. I had a guy come into my store once, came up to the counter, and he said, do you sell fish? And I was working in a chicken and chips shop at the time, and I was like, no, we don't sell fish. He immediately turned back at me and said, yes, you do. Like, no, we don't. We never sold fish. And he's like, you're lying. And I'm like, no, I'm not lying. We've never sold fish. We sell barbecue and fried chicken and burgers occasionally. And he's like, you are a freaking liar, bitch. And I was like, excuse me? What did you just say? Don't swear at me, buddy boy. And he started getting really, really angry. Like, really angry, like swearing at me, like almost taking a swing at me. I was like, what the hell is this guy's problem? And he was getting so angry. Other customers in the store were starting to turn around and go, what's going on? Why is this guy so mad? At the end of it, I was just like, sir, leave the store. Sir, you're disturbing the other customers. Leave the store. And he just kept yelling at me. He was like, oh, I'm high up in the authorities. You'll be fired. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, this is a part-time job when I'm like 16. I really don't care. I don't want to be working here the rest of my life. Thanks very much. He was yelling at me and I'm like, sir, get the hell out of the store or else I'm going to call my manager, or worse yet, I'm going to call the cops. Don't say I won't because I've done it before. And he's storming out the door, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fire you, you're such a bitch, yada yada yada." And there's a guy sitting over in the corner eating a burger, and he just went like this. He was twat. Right, 0. We're not allowed to have normal drinks. I can't have Sprite or anything like that because I'm on a diet. I think there was something else I was going to talk about. I don't remember. Nom 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 nom. I have to have another drink now. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Again, this is just a random vlog because I honestly have nothing better to do. Again, I lie. Actually, no, this time I don't lie. I don't lie because I clean my room. You see the background? I clean my room. Yes, I can't clean my room. I've done my homework actually. It was less work than I actually thought, even though I have to keep doing some of it anyway. But I haven't done all of it. I've got to work out something. Something's not working right. It's making me so angry. And again, could be watching Harry Potter. Can't be bothered. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. I go to university in a pretty much an all-guy class. There's one girl in my class. And why is it everyone assumes because I'm a girl I like Twilight? I am not a fan of Twilight. I'm not one of those haters, like, Twilight absolutely sucks, there's nothing good about it. But I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my god, Twilight, Edward Cullen, take me now! I'm not one of those either. I've never read the books, I've only ever seen the first movie. So I'm just going by that. The thing I can pretty much say about it is that I wouldn't go out of my way to see it again. Yeah, so I love chicken. There's no need for rage, road rage, or air rage, I suppose you should be calling it. Can't remember if I covered anything else. So I guess I will see you guys, hopefully, again, maybe in a few days. I really am not doing all that much in my last few days. I've been cleaning up my room a bit, and I've been working a little bit on my thing, but that's only been today. So yeah. See you later, bitches. Is that a Pringles packet? I have a Pringles box. Awesome. I wonder if it has any Pringles in it.